Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvy here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we arrived here at the police station via the parking lot. And unfortunately, we had to put down Marvin as he's turned to a zombie. But we came here to this side of the police station looking for the power parts, and we were able to get a new key so we can access areas that we couldn't access before. Leon gets the club key, so he gets access to exclusive club key doors. You want to make sure you grab that key. Now we are getting into a very intense part of the game, especially if you're playing on higher difficulties. I'm going to use this, now that the water's been redirected, to put out the fire on the helicopter. However, the moment you go through the hallway,
Jesus Christ!
you're going to meet the tyrant. I believe this tyrant is lovingly called Mr. X. I don't know if that is his official name. I know that's what the fans call him. So I don't know if that is supposed to be his official name, or if it's just an official name adopted, thanks to the fans. But yeah, you're gonna meet the tyrant. He is very slow, especially on assisted difficulty. But he's very powerful. He can punch you and very easily kill you. So I'm just going to run a little bit so that way I can get a fair bit of distance away from the tyrant. And then I'll explain how the mechanic with Mr. X works. So now how Mr. X works, he's going to be patrolling the station. Looking around for us. So he'll just randomly walk around looking for us. Now the AI is programmed to sort of track Leon, if that makes any sense. It doesn't outright tell the tyrant where Leon is at any given time, but it gives him a general idea on where Leon might be. And so you don't want to stay in a room for a very long time, as the longer you stay in a room, the more likely the AI is going to figure out where you are and send the tyrant to you. So you want to avoid being in one room for too long. Now, you can fight the tyrant, but there are two notable things. That raincoat he's wearing is bulletproof, so if you shoot him anywhere in the body, he will take less damage. You could do the most damage by shooting him in the head, but you cannot kill him. If you do enough damage, he will momentarily be stunned and won't be able to pursue you for a bit. It's generally to give you enough time to get away from him. So now I am in the Star's room. And I'll explain more about the tyrant as we do this stupid portable safe. So yeah, okay, so these two. So yeah. So there are certain rooms in the police station that are considered safe rooms, if that makes any sense. And, okay, I might actually need to concentrate on this. Nope. Ah, God damn it. No. Nope. Nope. Ah, God damn it. I hate these portable saves. No. It's bottom. There we go. Got the spare key part. So I can go down and finish up the finish up downstairs. So to pull up the map so I can explain things. The STARS office is considered a safe room. The tyrant can go into pretty much any room he wants looking for you, with one exception. Technically two. He cannot go into safe rooms. So any room that has a typewriter and a item box, he cannot go into. There are two exceptions to this safe room rule. He can go into the main hall, as the main hall is the only way he can access between the east and west wing. So as a result, the main hall is no longer considered a safe room, despite it having a typewriter and an item box. Because he needs to go through the Great Hall to access either side of the police station. And also, that room where we got the club key, the boiler room safe room, that is also not a safe room. As if you run in here to try and hide from the tyrant, he will walk into the boiler room and Kool-Aid Man his way through the wall to get you. So this room is not safe. It is a beginner's trap. Do not go in here to try and get away from the tyrant. But other rooms in the police station are technically considered safe rooms. I know for a fact that the STARS office is one of these rooms that is considered safe. He will never go into the STARS office. So you can go in here and pretty much any major room that has a puzzle of some kind, like a major puzzle, I believe he cannot go into it. Like, I believe in this area where Claire can go, he cannot go into the chief's office. So that room is also considered safe. So yeah. I believe he can also not follow you to the underground section of the police station. So if you're near here, it may be good to... Oh, apparently I missed items in the fire range. It may be a good idea to come in here for a little bit. Also, while you're in rooms that are considered safe, you are invisible to the tyrant's AI, which is both a good and a bad thing. It's good as the tyrant won't be able to lock on to your location and will just wander around the police station randomly. It is bad because you don't know where he is, so if you walk out the door, he could potentially be in this hallway. So keep that in mind when you're trying to avoid the tyrant. Now, there are a few other key things to note before we move on how to deal with the tyrant. While he's randomly looking around for you, there are clues that you can do that will give away your location. For starters, you want to walk, not run. If you are running, if you are doing a run like this, the tyrant can hear that when you're outside of safe rooms. And so that will help him narrow down your location and get a general idea where you are or where you're heading. So you want to avoid running. You always want to do a walk like this, as the tyrant cannot hear you walking. You also want to avoid shooting your guns, as he can hear that. And so try to avoid combat whenever possible. If you do want to take out a zombie, or whatever, which I just realized there's one more liquor in this hallway I should have gone and kill. So yeah, he can hear combat. He can also hear enemies. So if an enemy is aggroed towards you and is trying to attack you or trying to reach you, he can hear that and get a general idea where you are. That's why you want to try. That's why, especially on assisted difficulty, or if you have infinite ammo weapons like the original Samurai Edge and whatnot, you want to kill every enemy before triggering the tyrant. As long as, especially those that are in the windows. As if there's no aggro to draw towards Leon, he won't get an idea where you are. Also, when you go through doors, you either want to walk up to the door and slowly walk through it, or walk close enough that you can press the A button to open the door. This will open the door quietly enough that he won't hear the door and won't get an idea what room you've just came out of or going into. If you run through the door at full sprint, the door will slam and he will know what room you came out of or are going into, and start heading for that location. That is how the tyrant works. You can also, if you listen carefully, you could be able to hear his footsteps throughout the police station. You can use this as an indicator to get an idea where he is. If the footsteps are far away, then he generally is somewhere far away in the police station. If they're close, he is somewhere close by. Use that to get an idea where he is. You can also tell if he's on the lower floors or higher floors based on if the footsteps are coming from below or above you. But if you're ever getting chased, you want to try and get some distance away from him. And generally try to get to a safe room as soon as possible. Especially you want to try and duck into safe rooms whenever you find them, as that will help you hide from him and potentially throw him off your trail if he was potentially closing in on your location. If I remember, we want to go up because we want to go here. But first we need an item in order to reach the clock tower. Which I believe that's behind one of the club key doors. Now I'm just going to pair some... Okay, we no longer need the diamond key, so I can put that away. Let me get the high-grade gunpowder. And the gunpowder... Oh, I already had some gunpowder on me. Combine it with that. Ooh, don't I have a roll of film on me? Yeah, roll of film. Let's develop it. Ah, okay, so this is supposed to tell you one of the lockers. Yep, that's what I figured. There's a liquor in this room. So he's gonna get an idea where I am because he's gonna hear this.
What the?
Yeah, so he's gonna hear those shotgun shots. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna quickly run back into the safe room and wait there for a little bit because that should throw him off. Yeah, so you're going to be doing this a whole bunch. Yeah, I want to grab all the items that are in here, because I know one of them is the hip pouch. And then, yeah, we might... we might try to go to the records room before I end the episode, clear this area out, but... Yeah, so the quickest way to the records room, because, yeah, this is one way, is to go into the west office and reception, go in here, quickly grab everything that's in there, and then I would have to go around into the operations room. Yeah, because... Oh, no, wait. I could go through this set of doors and go around. It would be a bit faster. This is the only problem is that if the tyrant comes from this direction, I will be cornered and I'll have to go around. I don't hear his footsteps very much, so he must be still fairly far away. Plus, ducking into the safe room would have thrown him off, so would have probably stopped him from coming in this general direction. So let's see, I believe it's 203 is the hip pouch. Alright, let's first go grab that. Get more inventory. Now let me see, what was the remaining numbers I didn't do? Uh, 130, which is just a knife. I'll grab it and then put it away in the item box. So 103. Alright, yeah, I think I might try to head for the... Yeah, and I have plenty of inventory space, so yeah, let's head to the records room. Just gotta hope that the tyrant doesn't come down this hallway. Oh, the zombie in the window is still alive, so he's probably heard that. Put you in. Gunpowder. A grenade. That's gonna be nice. This is what we'll need to get to the clock tower. The tool. A long, thin tool of some sort. And that looks like to be everything in the records. All right. Okay, which way? I could go through reception, and if I do encounter him in the main hall's big enough I can go around him. But yeah, if you follow my advice here, you will very rarely run into the tyrant. Which this is a lightsaber, because most players, especially beginners, will just run around the police station all over the place at full sprint. And the tyrant will pretty much be on their ass most of the time, and not giving them a break. But if you do what I'm doing, you could barely run into the tyrant. Alright, the only time I'll run into the tyrant if he's a set encounter, or if I just am very unlucky. Okay, so yeah. Oh, apparently there's the police station room map I miss. Okay. I'll be sure to grab that. But yeah, I think we'll end the episode here, and in the next episode, we'll make our way to the clock tower. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. Now I'll see you all next time. Later.